Have you ever wondered why you go into a trade and then suddenly it hits your stop loss, and before you know it, it starts moving in your direction? Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is Mr. P guys. Today I'm actually just going to be showing you something that's very important, right? Now guys, what I'm about to say, a lot of traders are actually facing it, and a lot of traders are actually going through what I'm about to just explain, right? Now, the truth is that what I'm about to tell you, a lot of people out there don't want you to know, right? A lot of people want you to pay for maybe a course or something to actually get what I'm about to tell you, a mentorship course or something, or a class or something to actually tell you what I'm about to tell you. But like we do here, guys, I'm actually going to tell you this stuff comes for free. You're not paying a dime for it. What I'm about to just tell you. Now, first of all, if you're not part of our Mr. P Fx University, just check in the link there to actually just join our Mr. P Fx University, because Mr. P Fx University comes for free. You're not paying a dime for it. And on Mr. P Fx University, we're actually trying to make sure that over 90% of every single trader there actually hit on the withdrawal button at least once every day or once every week, just like that. That's just the mission, guys, because we're not just there to show profits, we're there to actually show you the withdrawals, right? Crazy withdrawals, just hitting the market back to back, just like that, guys. Now currently, as I'm talking to you, this particular week, we're actually having a mission of hitting over 30k, so that we can actually invade so that we can actually invade orphanage homes and actually just help a lot of people there, things like that. And we're actually trying to fund at least 5 traders accounts, just like that, guys. Everything there is actually just smooth, guys. You actually don't want to miss out on Mr. P Fx University, just like that. So in case you are not part of this YouTube channel, also just remember to hit the subscription button, hit the like button, and also remember to turn the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that will be dropping out from this place, just like that. So let's go now, guys. I will just be mentioning just 3 major steps why your stop loss is always getting hit. Now, I'm going to mention the first, the second, and then the third is the main one, which I'm actually going to show you right on the PC, just like that. So the very first one, guys, is this. You are actually going into the trade too early, right? You are going into the trades too early. That's just the first. Let's go straight to the point. You are going into the trade too early, right? Now, possibly you need to wait for another 10 minutes or another 50 minutes or another 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours before you go into the trade, or before the formation actually gets completed, right? Now, you don't wait for that. You just rush into the trade because you feel that the trade might just leave you, things like that. Guys, it is better for a trade to leave you than for the trade to take you out, right? So it's better for the trade to leave you and go on its own than for you to go into the trade and the trade knocks you out of it, just like that. Right now, that's the first. Now the second is actually you are analyzing the charts wrongly. Now guys, note this particular stuff. Before you go into any trade, make sure that you have at least 3 verifications, right? You've checked it using a particular strategy, and you've confirmed it using something else. It can be any of your other strategy, and you've confirmed it using any other thing else, maybe news or one other stuff, right? But anyhow, you know what I'm talking about. You have to verify it using 3 steps. You can even use indicators, right? You can use one indicator to verify it, okay? Now use another indicator to verify it, okay? Now use the third to verify it. If you have at least a minimum of 3 verification, then you are good to go. The possibility of that trade hitting your stop loss is actually very slim or even impossible, just like that. Now, the third one I'm actually going to tell you, which is actually extremely important, which you'll actually be looking at on the PC, is actually you are placing your stop loss on the wrong level. Right now, guys, there are actually levels where once you place your stop loss there, you'll be hunted out, right? That's just the short. I don't have to explain that too much. You just be hunted out of the trade. You just be taken out of the trade. Now, those levels are where the brokers want you to place your stop loss. Now, the problem is you go to those same levels that the brokers want you to place your stop loss and place your stop losses there. Now, the reason why you get knocked out of the trade now is because you just went and just laid on the trap of the brokers, right? Or the trap of large banks and things like that, right? Now, mainly as you place your trades there, what you notice is that it hits your stop loss. After hitting your stop loss, within the next 5 minutes, it starts pushing towards your direction, right? It's just start pushing. You know what I'm talking about. You know it has happened possibly to you several times since, like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So not to waste so much time, let me show you now. Guys, just for the sake of this video, we'll just be using our gold, that's our XA into our USD, just like that. So we'll just be using this to just actually explain this stuff. Of course, this particular stuff is same thing everywhere, right? We're just using gold as an example today, right? We're trying to flip charts, use different charts to explain this particular stuff as we go on. So just the way it is on gold, that's same thing on Euro USD, GBP USD, same thing on our US 30 and our US 100. It's same thing on all our synthetic indices, our boom and crash, volatility, jump indices, the rest of them, just like that, right? It's same, right? We're just using this chart as an example, guys, just as an example. Okay, guys, now you actually, okay, let me quickly remove this stuff. Let me quickly remove it. I'll just place it again now. Okay, cool. Now guys, look at something. Now this particular chart pushed like this, hit this particular zone, pushed and hit this zone again. Now after which another block was formed, it took off out of this spot. Now you're waiting for it to come back to this place, right? Now let's assume now that you want to place a trade at this spot, right? You want to place a trade, let's say at about the zone. Okay, let's say you want to place a trade at about the zone. Now it has taken off. Now it's dropping back down, right? It's dropping back down. Now you want to go into a trade at about this zone, right? You want to go into a trade. You already planned. Once it comes and hits the zone, I want to go into a trade. Remember, this is just an example of a scenario. What can happen, right? Now you want to go into the trade. Now you simply come here, and what you do is, okay, it hit the spot, right? Now if it drops below this, I want my stop loss to be here. Okay, let's just say just below this, right? Just below this. Now, after doing that, what you notice is this. What you notice is actually very simple. It comes, it hits this particular spot, it goes, it hits your stop loss. What do you notice happen next? Boom, it shot up with the same candlestick and went up and just keep shooting up to this level just like that. You can actually see it up to this level just like that. It just kept shooting up just like that, guys. So guys, what do you want to do? You actually want to avoid this particular stuff, right? You actually want to avoid this particular stuff that's here. So what you want to do is this. You don't want to put your stop loss here. So let's remove this. You don't want to put your stop loss here. Now, what you want to do is to look for the previous level, right? The previous level before this. Now, all these levels have been, okay, all these levels have been broken, so I can use this. Now, I can use this particular level. Now, the tricky thing about this is this. Some candlesticks like this one don't have wicks, right? You notice there's no wick. It just hits the spot and takes off, right? There's no wick. Now, in this case, there is a wick. So what I want to do is I want to look for the middle of the wick, the middle of that wick there, right? Which we're actually having here, the middle. And then I want to look for it. I want to make sure it's at the middle and place my stop loss there. Right now, you don't want to, you can place it at the bottom here also, but that will just increase your risk. You don't want to do that. You just want to look for the next level and then place it just at the middle of the wick that it would have formed there. And that's it, guys. That's just it. Like, guys, that's just it. It's that easy. Now, if I place my stop loss at about this level, just below this place, like you would think I should, it would hit my stop loss. And after which it will push up. Now, the way chart works is chart moves in levels. It's like climbing a step. So it hits a particular step. Okay, now it's time to go back up. Or it hits a particular step. Now it's time to go back down. So if you go at the middle of the step where like just a random position, of course it will always hit your stop loss just like that. So you want to go to the next level at that particular spot and boom, that's just it, guys. So let's quickly look for another example now. This time around, we're not using any other block or anything. Let's just look for a straight trade, right? Let's just look for a straight trade, just like that. Okay, let's use this. Let's use this. These are another different scenario now. Now let's assume you are using support and resistance, right? And now it pushes up, hits this particular zone, drops down, pushes up, hits this particular zone, drops down. Now you are like, okay, now there is actually a resistance at about this spot. So let me go into this trade when it actually hit this particular spot. There is actually resistance here. Now, what you want to do is this now. Okay, now you want to actually go into this trade, right? Now it hit the spot, drop down, hit the spot, drop down, hit the spot, drop down. Now you want to go in at about this spot, right? You want to go in now again at about this spot. Now, the only problem now is immediately as you went in, instead of dropping down, it started pushing up. You can see it started pushing up just like that. It started pushing up. Now, the first thing that comes to your mind is, oh, I have to zoom off the trade now. I have to leave. Now it's going up. Now it's going up. Guys, look at this particular start. What you want to do is this. First of all, you want to go on okay, it's already on my 15 minutes time frame. I'm looking at this stuff on my 15 minutes, and you can use your 4 hours time frame, your 1 hour time frame, and your 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so it's already on your 15 minutes time frame. So what you want to now do, guys, is this. You actually want to wait for this particular stuff to close above it, right? Guys, if it doesn't close above it, it's not a stop loss. So what you want to do now is this, to actually know when it closes above is this. It's actually very easy. Now you check the previous high. What was the previous high? This was the previous high, right? Good. This was the previous high. Now I want to place a line at this previous high, the previous high that was just before it, because I want to place a stop loss, right? I want to place a stop loss. Now this is the previous high. Now it has a tendency that if it wants to hit your stop loss for real, it will hit the spot that this is my previous high, after which it will break it and push up. When it pushes up like that, there's a high tendency, at least an 85% chance that it's going to create another candlestick and take off, because this level has been broken, right? Just like that. So what you want to do now is you want to place this line here, after which you just want to adjust the line up a bit, just a little bit, and place a stop loss there. Guys, do this particular stuff every time. It always works, guys. Now, we all know the reason why it stops at this particular zone, right? Because this was the previous high, right? Breaking this previous high, and it was the only one. It's not like others have occurred before. It was the only one. So the zone is literally impossible to break, right? Currently, right? Now, so if you just place it just above it like that, then you are very safe, guys. You are very safe. But if you come and then like you would want to do naturally, you want to place the stop loss at about this zone, right? Okay, this normal resistance. If it breaks my resistance, it means I'm out, guys. The market will just always knock you out of the trade, and the brokers, you just be donating to the brokers just like that, and we don't want that, guys. So that's just how speculative stuff actually goes, guys. So I was actually just able to show you 3 methods exactly how to actually actually place a stop loss successfully, right? Now, first of all, you don't want to rush into the trade. You actually want to be very patient, right? Like I already said. Now, 2, you actually want to make sure you analyze the chart properly, confirm with at least 3 different stuffs, right? You can use 3 different indicators. You can use maybe trend line, and then you check support and resistance, and then you check something else. You just make sure that it's nothing less than 3 confirmations, guys. Now, after which you actually want to place your stop loss on the right levels, just like that. So, guys, that's just how speculative stuff actually goes, guys. So remember, if you're not part of Mr. P Fx University, you're actually missing a lot, guys, because of Mr. P Fx University, we're actually making sure that over 90% of every single trader there, every single member of Mr. P Fx University actually hit on the withdrawal button at least every day or at least every week, just like that, guys. We are not joking around on Mr. P Fx University, guys, and it's actually come for free. You're not paying a dime for it, just like that. It's actually free and will always be free, just like that. And also, the link to actually join Mr. P Fx University is just down below, guys. And also, if you're not part of this YouTube channel, just remember to hit on subscription button, hit on like button, and also remember to turn on notification bell and share this video so more people can actually gain access to this video just like that. So that's just how speculative stuff actually goes, guys. So bye for me, guys. I'm Mr. P. Peace.